I call the member for Redlands.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I rise proudly in this House today to support the 2018-19 Palaszczuk government budget. It's a great budget for Queensland. It's a great budget for Redlanders. Deputy Speaker, I promise to be a strong voice for our community, to listen, to work hard and to fight for the needs of our growing region. The people of Redlands put their trust in me and in our Labor team to deliver for our community, and I'm pleased to say we're doing just that. Deputy Speaker, I said in my maiden speech that a measure of my success in this place would be determined by the legacy ultimately left behind. So I'm proud to share what the budget means for Redlanders and what it is positioning us for in the future. In the infrastructure and roads, we are commencing the planning phase to ensure we deliver the right road solution to address our growing pains with the $500,000 Victoria Point bypass feasibility study. This looks to support our growing residential community and the opportunities to develop our businesses. We're also delivering on the Anita Street intersection of the Cleveland-Redland Bay Road, a project that was dumped by the LNP back in 2012. This work builds on our commitment to improving roads in the Redlands, like the recently completed Giles Road intersection with Cleveland-Redland Bay Road. We will be delivering a new Victoria Point Central bus station, and this new station will provide an upgraded station that increases capacity of our network with sheltered bus platforms and waiting area, improved lighting and security cameras with 24-hour video recording. We don't have access to train stations, so this bus terminal is really transformative for our area. It also has bicycle storage, which we don't currently have, and will give our bus drivers facilities that they can use. For my growing community, this will see not only greater public transport capacity, but will provide us with safer and secure transport and active transport to get people on bikes and using the public system. Deputy Speaker, the Eastern Transitway is also important for Redlands, although outside of our electorate, where we know that 70% of our employed residents leave the city every day for work. The Eastern Transitway will upgrade major intersections on that journey to town, getting our community to work quicker and home with their families sooner. For our island community, we are also delivering in spades with much-needed jetty upgrades on Russell, Macleay, Lamb and Carragara Island. This is on top of the work we're doing at the foreshore at the moment for Macleay Island, and with the recent upgrades that I had the pleasure of opening with the Assistant Treasurer last year at Redland Bay, and the Cuchimudlo and Victoria Point jetties that have also recently been upgraded. Deputy Speaker, this budget is about supporting success for all Queenslanders through jobs and economic growth. It's about how we transition our state in a complex global economy. I'm proud to be part of a government that has and continues to invest in our people through programs like Skilling Queenslanders for Work. It invests in Redlands organisations like Running Wild that are delivering this amazing program for our community. This is a budget that will continue to grow our businesses. The Advanced Queensland agenda supports local businesses in the Redlands like Bop Industries, where the amazing Scott Miller, who graduated only last year from Sheldon College, has founded his own business. It's entrepreneurial. He's a dynamic young man, and it's a business that has benefited from our government's Advanced Queensland agenda, growing his business in 3D hologram technologies. And Scott was also selected recently to represent Redlands at the Myriad Festival. Deputy Speaker, our government is also investing in renewables, and this is great for our region as well. There's much innovation occurring as a result of that focused agenda. In Redlands, we are benefiting with international investment and collaboration with the government and QUT in this space. We are truly positioning and delivering in a knowledge-based economy. Deputy Speaker, this budget will continue to provide apprentices and trainees, those that employ apprentices and trainees with payroll tax rebates. And I know that for Redlands, where one of our key employment industries is the construction centre, these incentives deliver. Everyone knows our Queensland environments are spectacular. I'm a little biased, and I think Redlands is one of the best in Queensland. It's an environment of pristine wetlands, beaches and stunning natural environments. We are positioning our region to capitalise on our natural assets. And in this budget, we've committed to delivering an artificial reef dive site in Moreton Bay, an underwater playground that will celebrate cultural heritage and our Quandamooka coast and attract tourism to our region. We've committed to celebrating the magnificent Migaloo and the Queensland whale migration experience that runs down our coastline, with a commitment to an immersive whale-watching interpretive centre. There is so much happening down the Redlands, up and down the Redlands coast, and the future is exciting for our region. This budget really is delivering. Deputy Speaker, it is only a Labor government that will invest in supporting our communities, our organisations, our hospitals, health services and frontline police and ambulance personnel. In Redlands, we are set to receive 2 new Queensland Police vessels that will increase the capacity and speed of response to our remote and complex islands. We promised to improve our Redlands Hospital, and the emergency department is being upgraded with additional beds, and we're enhancing the birthing suite facilities. Deputy Speaker, we have an amazing domestic violence shelter in the Redlands. The team at Maybank are incredible. Valda, we love what you do out there. In this budget, Maybank will receive over the next 5 years $1.95 million in funding that will ensure we are delivering the support services our families need on the scourge that is domestic and family violence in our communities. Deputy Speaker, I am proud to be part of this Labor government that is ensuring that the Redlands continues to have a thumping and vibrant community heart and the vital services that we need. Deputy Speaker, finally I want to talk about education. Our children are our future, as you well know, and a world-class education invests in the next generation. This budget delivers on education, it delivers for our children, it delivers for our families, and it delivers on ensuring the future is prosperous for all Queenslanders. Deputy Speaker, a great education is something every child deserves, and it's been a privilege as the member for Redlands to meet with Redlands principals, teachers, parents and students over many months to understand the opportunities and challenges that exist in our school's context. Our government knows that facilities are important. The built environment and design that supports pedagogical delivery is key to a great education. We are delivering upgrades across our schools, from building refurbishments through to solar panel installation. I'm particularly excited that our Russell Island State School, which really is in a really small, remote little community setting, is set to receive over $1 million in funding for building refurbishments. They are complex and remote communities, and Principal Barrett of Russell Island Primary School, like Principal Seawright on Macleay Island, are doing amazing work in those communities. Deputy Speaker, we have increased our teachers by over 10%, and we are employing an additional 248 teachers' aides, and I know how important teachers' aides are in our school. I recently had the opportunity to talk with many of our teaching support staff in the Redlands. I know how incredible the work is that they are doing, and I thank them for the amazing work that they do with our young people. Deputy Speaker, finally, to finish where I started, I want my Redlands community to know that I will continue to be tenacious and unwavering in delivering for Redlanders. This budget delivers and positions my Redlands community for a prosperous future. I know there is still much more to do, and I will continue to work hard every day on behalf of my amazing community. Deputy Speaker, I commend the bills to the House. Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Member for Redlands. I call the member for Warrego.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.